So is the second floor that had the problems? Ooh, I can already smell it.
Yep. And see what happened was, it's in the attic.
You already had that like repainted or something like that, right?
We had just redone that.
Yeah. I think it's your wife that told me that.
Yeah. And then, you know, because all the water and everything else.
From the fire engines or?
From the firemen. It came down and soaked everything with soot. So the only thing is, I did save the floor. I mean, I got as soon as that water started hitting the floor, I'm down there with a mop and trash cans, everything else, because I'm like, man, I'm trying to save as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because the floor, when they told me that had to be ripped out, I about died. I was like, no.
It's like at a certain point, like it just breaks your heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was dying.
Okay, I guess it always breaks your heart, but like more and more, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you just wish it would all burn down, so you can be like, whatever.
But our big thing is we want to keep everything as original as possible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All that good stuff.
I am a scrounger. I tend to get a lot of old things, so you could probably actually contact me if you ever need old fittings or whatever.
That's good. Well, you can see the gas lanterns we got here.
I love that you have fireplaces.
Yeah.
Not many places have fireplaces anymore.
And then look at the chimney.
Where is it?
Yeah, exactly. Right. You just seen the fireman.
Oh, it goes back there, right?
Yeah, it goes under the steps.
Could I actually ask a favor? Could I see the basement? I want to see the architecture of the basement.
I'll take on the whole thing.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But this was one of the things that sold me, was like that door.
Yeah.
Leaded glass, all that good stuff.
And
the other thing was that.
And from what your wife said, you didn't actually pay too much for it. Like, well,
no,
around here, but like it's a good price.
Yeah.
It's a good price.
Yeah.
Like, so I lived out in California for a couple of years, out in Silicon Valley, and
totally different world.
an apartment will be $700,000.
Yep.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, this was.
And you get all that yard back there too.
Yep, we have almost an acre. So.
Nice.
Yeah, all this woodwork. That dining room is actually, the ceiling is probably what I was like, oh man, I know I'm buying this.
Seal the deal.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
But see, then they took like those were all gas.
Yeah.
The lights, and they converted it to electric. So I kind of like that they did that. But then this ornamentation, like you have to excuse all the dust and everything. It's all from fire.
Yeah.
But I mean, the detail work. That had to be hand carved in 1909.
Definitely. That's actually really beautiful.
And then one of the biggest problems we had was the doors there are missing over here. I'd love to be able to replicate those, but that'll be...
I just realized this is almost the exact same radiator I destroyed at the bottom of the road we're in.
Oh, no kidding?
Yep. Looks like they might have been from the same manufacturer. It's kind of interesting.
But yeah, they put a gas insert in this one. And I've got the actual insert. It's got what's called a Coke grate.
Okay.
And it's actually downstairs that I want to take that out, put that other one back in, all that good stuff. Just time and money.
Is that a player piano?
That is a pump organ.
Pump organ.
It was actually my grandmother's.
Oh, nice. I just got a player piano from 1925. It's a beast. It's like 500 pounds.
That's from 1911.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It's a baby grand.
You have a lot of nice stuff here. You got quite a collection. My collection is a lot of old, like 1960s mainframe computer parts and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool too, though. I like that stuff. Bathroom.
I love the 10-foot ceilings or 12-foot.
They're 9, right at 10 foot.
I just saw doors like these.
You can open it.
I just saw doors like these on the side of the road, and I wish I would have gotten them. So I'm building a sidecar for my bicycle, and then I can finally take bigger things. Because a sidecar would be better than that stupid old dolly.
If you like that door, come look at this one.
Oh,
all right, this side's quartz on oak.
Yeah.
And then if you come look at this side,
different wood.
It's walnut.
Oh, nice.
And you can see the split right there.
So the Beacon Schneider Corp, the county's website doesn't really say much about it, besides like the normal like legal information. What's the story of why this was built? Like, who built this? What was their industry or whatever?
The McDavids built it.
Okay.
They were big landowners. That's their name, McDavid.
That's cool.
The house was actually a wedding present from the groom's parents on their wedding day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Do they almost like buildings or farmland or just everything?
They own all kinds of land. They actually owned the Ford dealership at one point in time too.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, they owned all kinds of stuff.
So your wife said you had like an on-demand boiler, like it's much smaller than the old one.
Yep.
That's one thing I'm interested in is boilers.
Unfortunately, it's broken. Did she tell you that?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. So we're heating just with those 2 fireplaces right now.
Seems pretty warm to me. Then again, I'm geared up for below freezing, so.
That's our furnace.
Wow, it's so small.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So is the basement made of plaster layered brick or cinder blocks or what?
It's blocks.
Okay.
Huge blocks. And then they took clay tile and wrapped all the way around the house.
Okay.
And actually it comes in here, if it rains heavy, it comes in here and keeps it from getting everywhere in the basement.
That's really cool.
That's my office. So if you ever...
Are you sure these are blocks or not just concrete forms?
And it could be concrete forms.
It looks like
I'm not
concrete
sure.
forms to me.
And I've never peeled them, so I'm not positive on that.
Yeah, it looks like what they did was they actually had like just boards set up and they did them. Although I'm still learning about architecture and stuff like that, so that's really
But
cool.
it's
a nice office.
It could very well be. It works anyhow.
Yeah.
That's an old clawfoot tub, and
Nice.
and it can't be but 4 foot long. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're in it, your knees would be up at your chin.
Yeah. Well, it's meant to probably be leaning off the back.
What's
Like,
that?
it's probably meant to be leaning out off the back, like a chair almost.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, your legs would still be all scratched up compared to. I'll show you ours. Ours is like 6 foot long.
There was one at the Red Rooster, not like that, but it was one for like having a wooden base around it. But it's still a big cast iron tub, and they dropped it off the 2nd story window, like trying to get in the dumpster. It missed and just went everywhere because that stuff just breaks like crazy.
Yeah.
And then only then were they like, you know what, maybe we should save this. It's like,
But see, that's that fireplace back there that I want to put where that gas insert is.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm actually going to be building a fireplace for my workshop. Well, not really a fireplace, but like a furnace that also doubles like a blacksmithing forge. But you know, because why not?
So if you can put those like a wood burner in there.
Oh, sorry. So my idea is that I have a heat exchanger from an old waste oil furnace, and it's like that big, and it has a big heat exchanger on it. So it's a combustion chamber and the heat exchanger. And so if I cut a hole and put wood in there, it'll have the heat exchanger and I can just have it piped out, and that'll be much better than just like a fireplace, because the heat exchanger means a lot.
Definitely.
So is this coal or breaker or?
That's actually just a crawl space. Here, look at
Really?
that. Yeah. There's a bunch of these back there.
Oh my god.
From like the 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
Old Forester.
Nice.
Which they still make, I guess, but
I've heard of it before.
yeah, just crawl space though.
I might contact you to metal detect this place someday.
Well, I've been back there and crawled around something.
Well, I was meaning like the front yard or whatever. If you'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
If I found anything really interesting, I'd let you have it.
Alright, we'll go upstairs, watch your stuff, run these cords and stuff.
It's a really beautiful house. So where was the fire?
Up in the attic.
Ah, I see. I thought it was on the 2nd floor though. That's better than just the 2nd floor then.
We'll go up here. There's 4 bedrooms, and then this would have been like a nursery or den area.
You write something about a stage or plays or whatever
That's
up
up
there?
in the attic.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll show you up there. This was my daughter's bedroom, and with a little sink and everything there.
I bet that's really scrambled your entire life, just the fire. Because like, I'm so glad we haven't had a fire, because it's just everything has to change about your life.
The stress ever since then has not been. It's just been so much.
Have you mostly been taken days off from work or whatever?
I work downstairs in my office. I mean, that's my office.
Okay.
I mean,
So you can still kind of be here and work.
I'm a real estate appraiser, but
Nice.
most of the time I'm sitting behind a desk typing. So
I'm pretty lucky because I work at home too. My job is YouTube, so I get to do it on my workshop or whatever.
that I didn't know.
Darn it! You already know about me.
My wife told me so. But see, the sitting, I always thought that was kind of cool. Well, we found out because of the fire, there was actually one in my son's bedroom as well.
Really?
Yeah. this would have been her closet, that would have been his closet, but you can see the pipes and everything.
Yeah.
So they had a sink in there at some point in time too.
So here's the question: Did the fire reveal any old interesting secrets?
No, other than that, I mean, whoever built this house was very intelligent. One, they put those clay pipes around the house so that the water would collect there rather than seep into the basement.
Water management is very important.
Yep. And then these are fire breaks.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. So you can see where it basically hit here, and that slowed it down enough that it just didn't
let it
keep
just
going.
go up.
Yep.
Because when these laths go, they just go.
Yep.
Because they're just cheap wood.
And that's right here. Those wires right there are the ones that basically melted and whatever.
Oh, and that's where it started?
Yep.
Wow.
Right here. There's a 2x10. You can see the end of it there. It's just missing.
Yep. Wow. So, do you think possibly rodents caused it, or?
What's that?
Do you think possibly rodents caused it, or just deterioration, or?
Just deterioration. That old knob and tube just dried out. And I'm sure it just got too hot and caught on fire easily. Here. There's those actually, you can walk out those doors and go out on that upper balcony.
Right.
All that good stuff.
I'd love to see like how it is when you get it all like fixed up.
Done, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you back over. But that's bedroom. Then it's a Jack and Jill type thing where there's a bathroom in between. We use this bedroom for a workout room.
Oh, nice. Now that is an interesting door.
It is, because you can't believe how big this closet is.
Why? That is so amazing.
Yeah. So sometimes you can get in, but you can't get back out. But yes, they did not waste space.
I like that.
And that's like this closet over here. One of the things I like is the architecture is the curved walls.
Yeah.
You just don't see that very often.
I bet it makes it easier to move furniture through here too.
Yes. But like, I mean, they curve these shelves. Not sure why, other than make it easier to reach up like that.
Stylistic, because this was like getting into like what I guess the Art Deco era almost. Well, I guess it's 1920s and 30s, but
yeah, so it would have been before.
I would think that you could probably put stuff right here like a broom.
That may have been. Watch
Sorry.
yourself. That may have been. But see, this everything in the house is quarter sawn oak or walnut until you get back here, and this is all pine. This would have been the servants' quarters.
Oh, so we're talking about a really big family.
Yes.
Really big family.
Yes.
So was the kitchen an inward-facing or outward-facing kitchen?
The kitchen, I'll take you back down to show you. They had it split in half at one point in time, and the kitchen was on this side. Butler's pantry was on this side, and then the porch that's out there was actually a summer kitchen, so that way the heat would be outside.
Yeah.
Already.
So I've actually been. So I used to manage labs at Apple, and so I spent a lot of time thinking about like how to organize them, and I didn't do a good enough job. Since coming back here, I've thought more about like how to do it, and I've realized that a lab or a workshop can take a lot of inspiration from a kitchen. And in the late 1800s,
explain that one to me.
Well, it's a workspace, and in the late 1800s, they switched from having an inward-facing kitchen to an outward-facing kitchen. So inward, you have a big table and have all the inventory on the outside. An outward-facing kitchen that they switched to is made for one person to operate, and you have just space in the middle, and then desk, and workspace, and inventory on the outside perimeter.
And everything's right there where you just.
Yeah, but it doesn't work very well for having multiple people. And so, like for my lab, I noticed that I probably should have actually had one like bigger tables in the middle. And so I've been thinking a lot about inward-facing or outward-facing kitchens. Like the thing was the Germans that pioneered outward-facing kitchens, because at the time, no one really thought about designing kitchens for peasants, pretty much, until like they became the middle class or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you had any input on that or whatever.
But yeah, this was a closet that would have been. I mean, there's no light in here now, but this would have been a closet that, you know, your summer clothes would have come in the wintertime. Winter clothes would have come in the summertime.
It's like the size of my bedroom.
Cedar line drawers, everything else.
So is this a stairway going to the attic?
Yep.
Caution.
Yeah, watch your stepper.
Yeah. Ooh, I can already smell it.
Yep. You get up to that top board, make sure you step over onto that plywood.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the stage right up there.
Oh, nice. So it does have a stage. That's really cool.
Yeah. And It's got what I call the Wizard of Oz window.
Yeah.
You can go open it up, peek your head out.
So your wife said there was a bunch of like shag carpet or something like that up here that lit?
There was a roll of shag carpet that was over here that was actually laid across where the fire was.
Was it that red stuff that's in the dumpster?
It's orange and green.
Oh, okay.
It's from the 70s.
Yeah. How big is that? That red stuff, where was that from?
Oh, I can tell you. The red wool carpet, that came out of our bedroom.
About how old is that? 80s, 70s?
80s.
Hey.
Somewhere in the 80s. There they are. Hey, lots of the dumpster's been taken out.
Yeah.
Brent's taking lots of the wood out, so.
I'm reusing it, so.
And Brent's gonna keep getting more out, more of the wood out.
There's several floors, looks like. How many floors down there does it go?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering. Because this goes out over the porch.
Or does this come out? Like on a roller, is that it actually comes out to make it longer? Or do they just continually add more and more layers to it?
See, that's what I'm wondering. Because, I mean, look, you got that, then you got another one there. Yeah. What's that about? So I don't know. Unless it was just for support of some kind. I have no clue.
Well, I guess this entire thing was higher because there was like this entire floor right here with all these joists, right?
That's actually a built-in gutter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, so this is the back side of it.
Yep.
Nice. Well, then I was totally wrong. Yeah.
See, I can tell you've got a lot of that wood. I mean, that thing was all the way full.
Yep.
And look how far down it is. I'm like, wow.
Well, I got about, I'd say 300 or 400 pounds on my bike. And then we got maybe like 900 pounds on my thing.
Yeah, you got a bunch.
So so you're not going to be taking it now?
No.
Awesome.
They got to fill it back up.
Yeah.
So, no.
It's so cool.
For a while.
And you're probably going to end up with a lot more space than that, just FYI. So, so nice.
They'll take more out today, but.
Now I'm just trying to figure out how to actually like use it all.
And then I also have a ladder in my garage if you need it.
Oh, okay.
So it's easier climbing, all that good stuff.
Well, there's a ladder over there. I can.
Okay.
See, my plan is that to eventually I eat it away, to where I can just open the end and get a couple trips.
Yeah, but you better go grab it because they're gonna try and shut the door. So no, so at least you can get one more load.
Oh yeah. Well, I just want to. I didn't want to be too loud though, like dropping it off the side. Or is that too loud in here? Okay, cool.
You can't hear anything in here. You can't hear anything in here.
Well, that's good. Although I bet your dogs can, and you can hear your dogs.
Yes. Yep.
Although hopefully the dogs will recognize me now.
I don't know so far.
Do you have any stuff in here that uses old electron tubes?
No.
Okay, because I have a large collection of old radio tubes. If you ever need old radio tubes, let me know.
Or if I find them, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But no, I was trying to think. We don't have any like old TVs.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing like that here.
Oh yeah, the kitchen. I was interested to see the layout of the kitchen.
So there was a wall here at one point in time, and this was just the butler's pantry.
Okay.
And then this was the kitchen.
So do you have any old pictures of the house? No. That's a shame.
And then this was the summer kitchen. The only pictures we have are like the exterior from like
yeah.
Jeff Dunn.
And plus many people wouldn't have pictures of like the peasants area or the servants area. Yeah. So that information is like kind of lost to time.
Yeah.
But I suspect there's probably like a really big table, like a big island in here. But I don't know, it might have been too small. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
That might have just been like British buildings.
And I should show you upstairs. There's a big square right here, so I'm thinking the chimney was somewhere right here.
Oh, it's like a big oven?
The big oven was right there.
Nice.
Is what I'm thinking.
That goes up also?
I have the original blueprints to the place, which you're welcome to look at.
Okay.
The only thing is you have to be very, very careful because they are very delicate.
I don't think I'd actually want to touch them. But I could come over with my camera and take a scan of them.
Because see, I've got them rolled up in the thing, and I don't take them out unless I
Yeah.
absolutely have
Would you
to.
ever want a high quality scan of them? Because I've actually been working on making a machine that you put something underneath it and it gets a
Love
high
it.
quality image. So I might bring that over sometime. You know, like photo enlargers from a photo lab? I'm modifying one of those to hold a camera up and then you put stuff on the thing.
What I want to do is take those and frame them and hang them throughout the house, because they actually have each room and stuff
Yeah, yeah.
in there. So hang each room's in there. I think that would be.
Well, I want to say thank you very much for the wood.
Oh, you're
And
welcome.
I'm glad that you're not dumping the dumpster now.